Hi, Aries. This is Jeffrey. This is Red Color. And this is your reading for, I'm adjusting, the month of November, and the energy is adjustment, actually. So I'm adjusting. All right, let's see what's going on for Aries. Fire. Check out my eclipse live, and I'll probably be doing lives on the new moon and full moon, but I don't think I'm going to be doing weeklies. Not for the time being. It's a lot of work, and I have a lot of things going on. So I'm going to be doing monthlies, and they're going to be more involved. Okay. Creative inspiration. Take action. A beginning. A new passion. An opportunity. An opportunity to help something grow. To make something grow. Ace. One. Beginning. And it's fiery. It's fiery. And it's very actiony. I speak my own language. Sorry. And then I have the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is, it feels like, well, the Wheel of Fortune is a 10, so it's a completion. But it's almost like, okay, I learned my lesson, or I got what I got, or maybe I'm going to utilize what I know from the past and then spin it and make it into something new. Make it into something new. I feel like there's something already out there, or that, it's not like this brand. I don't feel like it's a brand new idea. I feel like it's something that's been spinning, or that's been in the back of your mind, or maybe it's already in progress, but now you're ready to draw in the energy. Because sometimes this is a funny card, because, well, I say that about every card, but the wheel is spinning. And this is also the sacral chakra, which is really creativity. And I feel a lot of times, I feel with the Wheel of Fortune, it's like good luck, and it draws in the right people. It draws in the right people, draws in the right opportunities, the right situations. The other thing about the Wheel of Fortune, sometimes the way I see it or understand it, is I've evolved, and now I'm ready for my next phase. I've evolved on some level, and I'm ready for things to take a turn. When I say I mean you. And then I have the two. So the two is choice. And it feels like you're coming out of a place of, it was a rocky road, rocky sea trip. So he's kind of like, oh, but he always manages. He always manages. And it's choices. And you know what it feels like today? It feels like I have to close the door because the dogs are starting. um, it feels like combine the energies. You want to start on something new or look at it in a different way, but I'm not going to throw away the old. I'm going to utilize the old and somehow incorporate it. It's almost like, when you bake, you have to fold one thing into another. So it's like you have one thing that's already good and established or whatever. And now it's like, okay, I'm going to rework this. I'm going to remix this. Yeah, there's a lot of movement, a lot of movement. Interesting. All right. The 5, change. The 3, anticipation. Uh-huh. You know what I think this is? This is really this understanding. It's a 5, it's change. So it's a change in your finances, or a change in your security, or a change in your values. Um, you know what it feels like? It feels like you're including yourself. You know how certain people have this energy, like say they're cooking, right? So they're cooking for a big crowd. And it's like they're cooking for this huge crowd, and they're taking care of everyone and everything. And they never sit down to eat themselves, and they never take off their apron, and they never like that. And I feel like that's the new incorporation, right? Like the luck and the destiny changes because, you know, you got hit over the head with a 2x4 and said, what am I doing? And how can I include myself? How can I include myself in my sense of abundance and my sense of security? Because if I'm not in the picture, I'm just overseeing it. It's like I want to be in the picture. I want to be in the party. I want to be in the meal, in the enjoyment. That's what I'm getting. And then I have the 3. And this is, I'm looking somewhere new. Like he's out at the shore, he's down by the shore. And it's like, yeah, so this was a rocky road, right? And then this is hopeful and anticipatory. It's like I'm going to get back on a boat in a way, and it's not going to be what it was. What it was always rocky. I was always trying to manage everything for everyone and everything. And now I have a vision of the future that's really bright. And I'm looking forward to it. And it's an energy thing. It's more of an energy thing. And then I have the Page of Swords. And, you know, sometimes it's like once we make up our mind, let's say I made up my mind to exercise, just an example. So I made up my mind to exercise. And it's like once I made up my mind to do that, and once I made up my mind to consider myself in the picture, then the ideas start coming. Then I have clear thought. But I have to make that decision first before I start. I have to make that decision on the inside. And that's the big change. That's the big change, is really putting yourself at the center of this instead of in the periphery. Because, you know, they're really on the periphery. And that's the change. And it's like, well, how am I going to balance this? How am I going to manage this? With your creativity and with your desire and with your your vision of the future. Interesting. All right. I offer extended readings for members. It's $4.99 or $6.99 a month. Please become a member. I really go there with the extended. I'll probably throw 18 cards. And I offer private readings. All the information is below. I offer IET, which is a healing modality similar to Reiki, but more personalized, helps you to remove trauma from the body. And I offer pendulum clearing, which is really attached to that. It's like an offshoot of the IET, where we ask your guides and, well, you ask your guides and angels of what you'd like to receive and what you'd like to release. And then I guide you through that. And it's very powerful and very healing. So that's what's up for November. Adjustment, indeed. Blessings, and see you soon.